Push is going out. Hang on. Still waiting on push. Okay, stand by. Good afternoon. Welcome to our First Alert Fastcast. I'm Chris Roth, coming to you from our WBAY newsroom as we get to tell you what we are working on this afternoon. We do have some updates on the Elijah Vu case as well. We are interrupting local news live to bring you those updates and let you know what we are working on today. Today does mark 2 weeks now since that Amber Alert was issued for 3-year-old Elijah Vu, who went missing, as you know, on February 20th from Two Rivers. Elijah's mom, Katrina Bauer, and her boyfriend, Jesse Vang, are both in jail on felony charges of child neglect. But we do have an update from Two Rivers Police today, and this just came out a little over an hour ago. Let's bring you this information too at the same time as we show you that release from Two Rivers Police. They say Elijah has not been located, and law enforcement from all over the state, in addition to FBI, DCI, and DNR, assisting in searching rural areas for Elijah. They were searching in Manitowoc County this morning. They are continuing that this afternoon as well. Meanwhile, those with information leading to the discovery of Elijah or the arrest and charging of individuals responsible for his disappearance may now be eligible for a reward of up to $10,000 from Manitowoc County Crime Stoppers. That is an increase from the previous level of $1,000. This is separate from what the FBI is also offering. That is a reward from the FBI up to $15,000 for information leading to the location and return of Elijah and or the arrest and conviction of individuals involved in his disappearance. So that is the update that came out just a little over an hour ago, about an hour and a half ago, from Two Rivers Police, and it comes on the heels of the update that we received yesterday evening. That was about this vehicle, a beige 1997 Nissan Altima, bearing Wisconsin registration beginning with an A, ending with an O. The vehicle is in police custody, has been in police custody, but they are asking people to check their surveillance cameras for any visuals of that vehicle on February 19th between 2 and 9 o'clock. Let's bring that video back for you a little bit here again so you can see the vehicle in question. They are asking for anybody to look for visuals of that on their surveillance cameras again on the date of February 19th between 2 and 9 p.m. That was the day before Elijah was reported missing. Police saying today the car does not belong to either Bauer or Vang, and that police are not interested in the owner of the vehicle, only sightings of it during the times that we just mentioned. You can find all of this information, including information on how to submit surveillance video. If in fact you do have it, you can find that right there on our website. Just click on the story, WBAY.com. Also today, beginning today in Brown County Court, jury selection for the double homicide case of Richard Sotka is now underway. That began a little less than an hour ago. Brittany Schmidt is in the courtroom and we'll have reports coming up this evening. And also I want to get this into you. This just came into our newsroom from the Waupaca County Sheriff's Office. This is related to a fatal motor vehicle crash that took place on March 3rd at 11:17 p.m. This was in Waupaca County, Crystal Lake Road at East Road. That's in Dayton Township. They have now released the identity of that victim, has been identified as Dayton Teagues, 18 years old, from Waupaca, died in that crash on March 3rd at 11:17 p.m. Again, 18-year-old Dayton Teagues identified as a victim of that fatal crash in Waupaca County just 2 nights ago. That just into our newsroom here at WBAY. One other thing that we also want to tell you about coming up today on Action 2 News at 4:30. Let me get this called up for you. As you know, or you may have heard, the governor yesterday signed into law a new child care tax credit. So coming up at 4:30, we're going to visit with the Child Care Resource and Referral Center of the Fox Valley to talk about this new law and how it may address the ongoing problems in child care, and if so, how. That's an interesting discussion coming up at 4:30 on a problem that continues, even though there is new money coming along to help out with that issue. All right, let's get you caught up on today's weather. Let's take a look around the area. Beautiful skies out there as we take a look out west to Shawano and the Wolf River. Let's bring in meteorologist Keith Gibson with the latest on our weather. And Keith, it always helps if I turn your microphone on, so you are now a go.
Oh, I can talk now. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it is a very nice afternoon. Temperatures have moderated back into the 40s in many spots here across northeastern Wisconsin, Chris. Tons of sunshine. We're mostly sunny. What you see is what you're going to get for the rest of today. It's a little bit milder west of the Fox Valley. We have some low 50s from Shawano out to Waupaca, likely Watoma and Wausau. Still not getting that temperature to plot in Watoma, although other variables, I should say, coming out of the Watoma sensor, wind speed and other things, but temperature we just can't plot. But this milder west, a little bit cooler towards the lakeshore right now. Winds are from the northeast, so if you're downwind of the bay, it's a little bit cooler, like downtown Green Bay and right along the lakeshore. But all things considered, it's a pretty nice day. We had that rain yesterday. Clear things out today. Heading into our Tuesday evening, mainly clear skies. Winds will ease a little bit, but still a little bit cool. And we'll be cooling down in general into the 30s this evening and 20s later on tonight. So mostly clear now, mostly clear tonight with lows mainly in the 20s and a lot of sunshine tomorrow. A quick look ahead at our Wednesday. Chilly start, but more 40s in the afternoon west of the Fox Valley on our Wednesday, likely some lower 50s. And we will stay dry through the middle of the week. Just looking ahead, our next weather maker, Chris, is way out there in California. That will be slipping across the Rockies as we get into the end of the weekend. Our next best chance for some rain or snow is going to be on Friday. So if we don't get anything on Friday, which would be unlikely, but that is really the only day out of the next 7 where we could have any moisture around here. It's still very dry. Some of us had a ½ inch to an inch of precipitation yesterday, and we'll take anything that we can get because it's very dry. We have drought conditions redeveloping around here. But Friday this week is our only chance looking ahead, and that could feature either some rain or some snow, and then we'll have a quiet weekend and probably warmer again early next week.
Yeah, Keith, I was amazed this morning just how quickly the ground had soaked up all that rain last night, because it sounded like thundering rain for a while there. Real quick, that system that you were looking at out in California, does that mean they're going to get some more record snow dumps out there?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely more snow coming into the higher terrain of Northern California, this area. Now, I don't know if you saw that, Chris, but some of those snowfall totals that came in over this last snowstorm, about 140 some inches in some areas. That's well over 10 feet. And they're going to get dumped on again. Not as severe as the one that just had, but we're not going to see moisture like that but there's still some snow potential here later this week. We're not out of the woods as far as snow, but worst case scenario, I think later this week, Friday night, there could be a handful of inches if the planets align properly, but it's likely going to start out as a little bit of rain. But that would be our next system later this week.
All right, Keith, we appreciate it. We'll see you coming up on Action 2 News at 4 o'clock. Thank you very much. And we thank you for watching us here on this First Alert Fastcast. We're going to return you now to local news, not live, and we'll be seeing you back here tonight on Action 2 News at 4, 4:30, 5, and 6 o'clock.